was on my treadmill. How did I hurt myself?
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Our hardwood company's going to merge with another company.
Well, it's obviously in plain view.
So hardwood's going to merge with both banks. Yep, got a letter last week. So they're merging. I wondered if there had been some stuff
Whatever it takes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Pretty sad.
It is 4:30. Thank you all for coming, and I'd like to begin as we usually do. We'll stand for a moment of silence, and we'll follow that with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So Angie is sick today, so Sam will be taking the notes for us. And if you could, please.
Enough stickies there, Sam, for that?
Hey, now.
Are we going back to the consent rule today?
Roll call, please. Not going to try that. Order, people. Be nice.
Hint.
Don't pick one.
Aye, are here.
Snyder.
Aye. Here, yeah.
Hamel.
Here.
Ostra.
Here.
Eggers.
Here.
All right. Next item up is the approval of the agenda. I'll take a motion along to that order.
So moved.
I'll take one of those as a second.
Support.
Yeah. And a third. All right. Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Hint.
Aye.
Snyder.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Ostra.
Aye.
Eggers.
Aye.
All right. We now reach that portion of the meeting for a public forum. Is there anyone here that would like to address the council at this time? Okay, seeing nothing, let's move on then. We need to approve the consent agenda. I'll take a motion for that.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Is there support?
Support.
All right, roll call, please.
Eggers.
Aye.
Ostra.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Snyder.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
All right, moving on to item 6A, the new business. First of all, there, the airport farm lease. I'd like to open the public hearing on that issue. Anyone wishing to address the council regarding the agreement with Joel Hingeveld and the airport farm ground that we have leased? Have there been any written comments that you're aware of? Okay. I'll take a motion to close the hearing.
So moved.
Support. Roll call, please.
Hint.
Aye.
Snyder.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Ostra.
Aye.
Eggers.
Aye.
All right, then the next item in that is the consideration of the resolution approving the lease. We'll need a motion to approve that.
So moved. Support.
Any discussion regarding that?
Just want to thank those involved in the good job of putting that together, so.
Any comments that you'd like to make this time? Okay. Let's have a roll call, please.
Eggers.
Aye.
Ostra.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Snyder.
Aye.
Hint.
Aye.
All right, and then I'm very pleased to move on to this next item. We need to approve the hiring of our new SCDC Executive Director, Tanya Herrera Gonzalez, and she is with us today. Is there anyone that's going to introduce her, or? Yeah, Mark. Okay, great.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Tanya. If I might, just 4 quick talking points. Is that fair? And I promise to be brief. And then, more importantly, I'll promise to get out of the way, and you can hear Tanya talk for herself. But number one is we received her cover letter and resume. It's very impressive. One of those where you're going through a stack and you're like, okay, this one goes over here. And we all know those can sometimes be misleading or whatever. So like that's step one. The next step was the request to have her come up and visit with our interview team. That was very, very strong. Articulate, a good communicator, a healthy dose of humility, recognizing that what the topic at hand was going to require some learning, all in a very, very professional manner that had the interview folks extremely impressed and then began to move to others. I warned Tanya, you can't get a big head with all the things I'm saying here, but that went very well. The third thing we looked at is her work at the Omaha Chamber, albeit not extensive, not a long time, a little over a year, but we took a look at some of her responsibilities and reached out to some folks. And as you all know, references today oftentimes are muted. Folks can worry about liability issues and whatnot. Not the case. These references were, in two in particular, were like I really have not seen before. I'll just paraphrase one. Tanya was a truly great utility player, great work ethic, very positive and awesome customer service skills. She is a fast learner and can learn absolutely anything. Wrapping up with the paraphrase, there are people that can learn anything, and Tanya is definitely one of those. But beyond that, she has it, capital IT letters, that can't be taught because it's the thing that separates the good from the great, and it's in the person. So I've seen a lot of references in my day, but these were a little bit different and definitely showed a commitment and support to Tanya. So we appreciated that. My fourth and last thing is we are surrounding Tanya with the team. She is going to need it. I needed it. And part of that team, you would not be surprised, Chanel, who we're happy to have back in the office, other folks within the building, and certainly Sam's expertise will be well received and will be critical in Tanya's success. But we needed to go farther, and we have reached out to Kiana Johnson, as you know, who is an experienced female economic director who has agreed to be a partner with Tanya on her work in this position. And that will be, I think, a real asset. Also, just want to remind you, part of the team, Northwest Iowa Developers, is a very cohesive unit that meets on a monthly basis. They have identified, and there's a lot of new economic developers as part of this group. They have some extensive tracks that they're willing to pay for and help educate new economic developers. So we will plug Tanya into that track as soon as possible, and she will have a lot of support from that group. It's not a competitive group. You think they would be, you know, city, but they are anything but. It's a cohesive group. And finally, probably the last point, and maybe the least important, is I'm happy to help in any way I can for 6 to 12 months. Kurt did a nice job helping me for 2 weeks and then ongoing with some questions here or there. I'm in town. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have another gig. There would be nothing more satisfying for me to see Tanya flourish in this position. And I'm happy to hang out as much or as little, and probably more on that, as little as needed. But I'll do whatever I can to make sure that she's successful and the office is successful. So with that, thank you for those 4 points, but I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Tanya, would you like to say a few words? Give us a brief intro to yourself and what led you to take the job, pursue the job. And
of course. First of all, my name is Tania Herrera Gonzalez, as you guys may all know. It is a pleasure to be here before all of you today. Before taking the opportunity to come meet about the SCDC and meet with the team and the interviewees, I was at the Greater Omaha Chamber. I left there as a program manager for the REACH program, and now I am very excited to learn more about the Sheldon community and see how I can serve and lead here.
very good. Any questions for Tanya from the council?
No, welcome.
Comments?
Welcome. Yep. Look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Look forward to working with
Yes.
all of you as well.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, with an introduction like that from Mark too, I'm looking forward to seeing what in the near future and down the road, too. We hope you're with us for a long time. So, thank you.
Look forward to it. Thanks for your support.
And thank you, Mark, for working and helping and being willing.
All right, so we need to approve that hiring, since it is tied to the city.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Support.
Further discussion? Roll call, please.
Hint,
Aye.
Snyder,
Aye.
Hamel,
Aye.
Ostra,
Aye.
Eggers.
Aye.
All right. We then can move on to our reports portion of the meeting. Anything from you, Sam?
I have one item. If you look under FYI, under the attachments, I have two former Bethel site-related items. If you remember, there was a resolution authorizing the minimum assessment agreement that was approved last October. The minimum assessment agreement was available and finished today and is being circulated for signature. It does not require additional council approval. Just wanted to make you aware of it.
Any questions about that?
Just noticed on the way by that they're putting stakes up on that property right now. So, has anyone heard any specifics about a start date or anything?
I had a customer in saying she had bought the first duplex, and they were telling her they were going to start any day now, so,
It's great news.
yes, it is. All right, moving on then. Anything from you today, Todd?
No, thank you.
Mark, anything else other than your great news that you've told us already?
Thank you. We'll have an additional announcement tomorrow, so.
Oh. All right, we look forward to that as well. Excuse me. Chief Birch, anything from you today? All right. My counsel to my left.
Nothing. Nothing.
And to my right?
Nothing?
Oh, Nicole, did you have anything you wanted to? Okay, good. All right. Just a comment I want to make. After our last meeting, Kristen had issued an invitation to do a ride-along with the ambulance team, and I took her up on that, went and got the paperwork right after the meeting, and got it filled out. We got me signed up. Last week, Friday at 6 o'clock, I served a 24-hour shift on the ambulance team. I had my own pager, and I have to say, it was a great experience. I really, really appreciate it. They did a great job. That we had 2 calls in that time period, one at 11 o'clock at night, the other at 6:45 the next morning. But I was truly impressed with their competency, the care they showed in dealing with the patients they were dealing with, and the compassion they showed as well. It was a fantastic group, and I would encourage each one of you, if you get the chance, even if you don't, make an effort. It would be a wonderful experience, an eye-opening experience to what they do. Not only our ambulance team, but I mean, it transcends, I think, even to fire department, our volunteers there, as well as EMA, and even our police department. They're not volunteer department, but when you see it like that, you see what they go through. I mean, the hours. I mean, the pager is there. I told myself, it's just like a phone. It's not to worry, but yet it is. Your life revolves around the pager when you're on call. We were going to go for a walk, so I said, we're going to have to walk back and forth up the block because we can't be far away. So, and one of the ambulance team members, we were at that morning call, she said, well, we got to be out here in an hour. Kids have soccer at 8 o'clock. I mean, so life goes on for them, but they're still donating their time and their talents. And so if you have a chance, guys, sign up. It's just a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed it. So
Mayor, were those transfers or were those 9/11?
those were 911 calls. She told me before in my brief training session that we would be just 911 calls, no transfers.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you stay in town. But,
Excellent.
yeah, so it was good. So with that, I have nothing further, so we would take a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion to approve, adjourn.
Support. We have motion, we have support. Roll call, please.
Hint.
Aye.
Snyder.
Aye.
Hamel.
Aye.
Ostra.
Aye.